been a big day.
It's been a big bloody day for two girlies. One hard at work and one hard at play.
Why is everyone on holidays except for me?
Fuck, I did have a moment where I was like sitting in my caravan and I was like, people have European summers.
I've got caravan summer.
Caravan summer was a vibe.
All right.
I feel fine about it.
No, you should.
Yeah. Shall we pod?
Why not?
All right. Hello and welcome to Throwing Drinks with Jen and Maggie. This is our recap episode we put out on Wednesdays where we talk all things housewives and Greater Bravo and even just sometimes feelings that we have. How are you feeling, Maggie?
Fine.
Yeah.
Bit tired.
Bit tired?
I feel like this year is dragging on.
Yeah.
I'd like the next couple of months wrapped up. Mm-hmm. Wrap it up. Finish it up.
Do you ever think about years that you have and you're like, that was a great year, that was a flop year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a flop year, and that's all right.
Yeah. There's that belief that flop years are caused by the New Year's you have.
What do you mean?
So your New Year's Eve sets the tone for the rest of your year.
That makes sense.
It makes sense with mine as well.
What was your New Year? Because are you having a flop year or a bop year?
I'm having the craziest fucking year of my life.
Yeah. It's a flop and a bop?
It's a flop and a bop. It's a rose and a thorn.
Mm-hmm. It's a prickly and it's a super sweet or whatever.
Prickly and a pear? Well, I can't even remember what the other one was.
I don't even remember.
Prickly and a pokely. Yes. But that, my New Year's was crazy. Fun, but also bad bits to it of that evening.
What happened?
Just this crazy chick who showed up to the house party. Started accusing everyone that we stole her keys.
What?
Started yelling at us. Yeah.
Had you stolen her keys?
No, but I wish I did in hindsight. So it's like having a good time and then a psycho shows up, and I feel like that's kind of a reflection of my year.
Right.
Yeah.
Twists and turns.
What about you? What was your New Year's?
It was a house party, and it was my friend from out of town was having a party at his house, and I was like, great. And I thought it would just be like an intimate little gathering. Maybe we go out later. So I fully dressed up for New Year's. Like I did like a full face beat. I looked fucking hot, right? Mm-hmm. But the New Year's party was combined with another New Year's that was like just kind of not fun people. So like I was in the first party, and then this other party, the host got COVID. So then they all got sent to this party. And so then they were just all kind of sitting around. There's a bunch of journalists too. Ugh. So they don't know how to have conversations. They just like interrogate you about stuff, about your beliefs. And it was just like not a vibe. And I think that sets the tone for this year. It's not a vibe.
I want to know what you think. What's worse socially in a group is journalists or lawyers when they're not working?
Honestly, lawyers, because there's actual earned arrogance there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They make a lot of money. Some of them actually do good things. Some of them do actually like terrible things, but on a scale that we could never really understand.
Yeah.
But journalists, I don't know. It's just, also, oh man, I don't think I've told you this story. At this fucking party, right, full of fucking journalist nerds and
the New Year's party.
At the New Year's party, my boyfriend was there too. And we were just so hyped to go to a party and like have fun, and no one wanted to dance. And there was like, the music was really low, so you couldn't really like, so too much talking. I need to be shouting over something or have to leave the room. Anyway.
But that's like every day, Jen, isn't it? That's not just at a
party. That's every day.
Yeah,
and
okay.
that's how I wake up. And this girl was being really friendly to me. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you. I like your dress. Like, she seemed really kind of drunk and sad. And those people at parties, they're usually drawn to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a lifeboat for freaks. That's fine. Anyway, my boyfriend was like on the dance floor, and I'm talking to my friend, and this girl's like dancing with him, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like, he's dancing with her because she feels like real sad and drunk and stuff. And he keeps like making eyes at me and waving, and I'm like, oh, hey, like, having fun on the dance floor? Like, you go, like, slay, Nathan. Like, just really, and he keeps like giving me the eyes, and then suddenly he runs off, followed by this girl, and he runs into the bathroom and slams the door behind him.
With the girl in the bathroom with him?
No. She's following him, but then he slams the door to get in between him and the girl.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, shit. And so then I run over, and he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, what? And he's like, I've been trying to get you to help me. Like, this chick was like touching me up and whispering in my ear, being like, just let go. Just let go. Just listen to your body. What does your body want to do? And he's like, you've literally just been talking to my girlfriend. Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
and
no.
Then he was like, I got to go to the bathroom. She's like, I'll come too. And he's like, nope. And then he farted at her and ran.
He farted at her. Just pelted the other way. That's so good.
I thought he was doing this girl a favor by dancing with her. And he's like, I was being sexually harassed by this woman. And you were just smiling and waving at me.
You got the move, sweetie.
Yeah. Go, boy. Party.
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
there
he
he
is. In the
is.
background.
There he is.
You got him.
Got him.
What could have been?
Anyway,
three of you.
I feel like it could have been a throuple for 2023. Put in the 3 in 2023.
But you know the crazy think of anything worse than a throuple.
Oh, disgusting. No, it's not disgusting. But
no, well, yeah,
exhausting.
I find it is. Yeah, I find the thought of the emotions involved repulsive.
And when people have tried, do you know people in throuples?
Yeah, I know. I don't think I probably do and don't know they are. But I actively know someone who's in a 4 version of throuple.
Quartet?
Throuple. He's in a quartet, yeah. And that was wild. That was wild.
That's like, so many people.
There's so many people.
I don't even want to talk to that many people in a day.
No.
3, maximum 3, and one of them can be an intimate partner, but I don't want to talk to 4 people plus then, people I'm going to talk to in my day-to-day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I hate hearing about people's feelings. I have no time for it these days. And so can you imagine 4 of you? People like, I mean, like it's, I'll listen to my husband's feelings when he's got time, when he wants to talk about it, but I've capped it at that. I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. 1 person a day.
Yeah, that's it. I could not stand. Then you'd have to imagine you wouldn't get anything done because you'd be calling them the whole time, checking in and where are you going to be? And imagine picking a restaurant in a quartet.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And just like, I find it exhausting when people in thruples, I've never met a person in a quartet, but people in thruples try and explain it to you. And they're like, yeah, no, it's actually like really great because we just all have time with each other and then we have time together. And it's like just a really beautiful, different way of like expressing love because there's all these different types. And it's like, it's exhausting just listening to them talk about it.
And the ones that talk about a lot definitely are not okay.
Just break up. Yeah. Straight up. Like, it's like, whenever you see like a couple becoming open, like, and they tell all their friends, yeah, we're open now. It's like countdown 2 months and that couple will be over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of open relationships, I think it might be time for throwing news. Yeah, that's right. It's our weekly news segment of all the stuff we've seen on social media and believing is true.
We choose not to question it.
No, if it's out there, I mean, bring on the fake news when it comes to housewives. It just makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I one thing I did see was Mauricio on Dancing with the Stars. And he has been pictured hanging out with a colleague, but not just that. It's a photo of him and the colleague and then his parents out to dinner.
That's weird.
So they're still saying they're split up. But
separated.
I'm sorry, you can't see this, but this is what. There is full Forrest Gump feather coming out of nowhere in
I
Jen's
don't
screen.
know where they're coming from either.
I don't know. How is that
A
happening?
chicken must have been in my apartment while I was away.
You're in an apartment with a ceiling, and
Yeah.
for some reason, every 10 minutes, a feather floats down.
You know what it means? It means whatever you're saying is true.
Does it?
It's a sign from God.
So Mauricio and Kyle have broken up. Well,
Well,
I'm glad we wasted the feather on that notion. It would have been fun.
But he did that weird statement to TMZ. I remember that, and it was kind of rambly, where he was saying like, "Yes, we have separated. It's been a really hard year." But
they're definitely just saving it for the show.
Next
They've probably
season.
signed something saying you can't. You can drag it on, but you can't confirm. But he weirdly confirmed that he didn't confirm, and now it looks like he has a girlfriend who he's like, why would you take a work colleague to dinner with your parents?
have you ever? Whose parents have you met in your life? Do you reckon that aren't an intimate partner?
Whose parents?
Yeah.
Well, family friends growing up, friends from school.
Oh,
But
yes,
you
yes,
kind of
yes, yes.
stop there,
Yeah.
really, don't you?
But
Unless
as
you
an
go to a
adult,
wedding.
you don't really meet many parents of people, I feel.
Yeah, you wouldn't bring a colleague along to meet your mum and dad unless it meant something else. Like,
Yeah.
unless you're one of those families with those parents that are just a great time.
Yes. I have so many friends who are like, "You've got to meet my parents. They're awesome." And I'm like, "What? They're your parents. What do you mean? Shut up." Anyway.
I love my parents, but they're not rages. They're not, the ones, they're not out. You know what? They're not outrageous. That's the word, isn't it? There's always people those mums and dads who are just simply outrageous, and they always come to
they're
drinks.
so much fun.
They're so much fun.
Oh, you got to chat to them. There's so much.
And usually, the other thing is that person usually calls their parents by their first names.
Yes.
Oh, you got to
Yes!
meet Meryl. Meryl's a hoot.
Oh, my God.
Usually 9 times out of 10 that Meryl is a hoot. I'll give him
Meryl's
that.
a hoot.
I really haven't been disappointed with that setup when a friend does that. But no, there's a great, it's great to be outrageous as a parent.
Yeah. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe Mauricio's parents are just simply outrageous.
It's just outrageous. Maybe they're a hoot. He's
They've
like,
gotta
you
be seen
gotta
to be
meet the
believed.
parents. Yeah.
You gotta.
You gotta meet my parents. They're a hoot. Well, do you remember his mum was quite in the storyline? She got that facelift and Kyle had the panic attack because she looks so scary.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I love that. I love that on a show like Housewives. They're like, "Oh, plastic surgeries are really fucking scary." It can actually be really brutal and disgusting at times.
Yeah, totally. I think it totally can. I think that's what it's supposed to be, but it's been glamorized.
Yeah.
Would you ever get the full facelift like Mauricio's mum?
If I had the money, because Mauricio's parents are very, very rich, right? Like they're crazy, crazy, like billionaires, right? Or millionaires at least.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought they're like property tycoons, and that's how he kind of got into it. Maybe
I thought he was like a down and out actor or something, and then he got in with the Hiltons because of Kyle. And then remember, he left working with
the Hiltons,
and that was the thing. Yeah, it started his own company. But he might have come from a rich family.
I will look it up. But yeah, no, what was your question? Sorry.
I don't know. Another bit of news. There's been a little bit of confusion over Sai from Real Housewives of New York's story about her marriage. I feel like we'll get into New York a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Before we get into Sai, can we just circle back?
Mm-hmm.
So the woman, I just saw breaking news of this morning, Tuesday morning when we're recording it, Tuesday night. So, Daily Mail, Kyle Richards' estranged husband Mauricio Umansky is not dating actress Leslie Baker, the woman that he is pictured with in that photo. He's not dating Leslie Baker, but his father, Eduardo, is. Isn't that fucking crazy?
There's very rare moments where you're watching the news and they've reported something and then hot news comes in to make the whole news even better. And that's a moment. We just had a moment, Jen.
So, and that's why I interrupted. I'd hate to interrupt you, but
No.
I just had to bring that context.
No, it's good. So his dad's getting a bit of it. And but who's the woman in the photo?
I don't know. I didn't read I just read the headline and I stopped reading. More news as it comes to hand.
That's the problem about Housewives is like because the news not really real, it's constantly coming in.
Well, it's lore, isn't it? It's LORE. It's like how people probably feel about Tolkien or something. That's how I feel about reading and watching all these like social media things and stuff like that. This is my Tolkien. The Hobbit.
This is our version of The Hobbit. It's a really good way of putting it. That's how we'll sell the show. Yes, there was news about Sai kind of bullshitting about her relationship. Apparently some woman's done the I think that's a thing when you're a housewife. It's like you got to be open. Someone out there is bored enough to really look into stuff, especially when it's always when you're being a massive cunt on the show. Remember they did it with Erin with the Trump?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So they've done it with Sai, and apparently according to TikTok
reliable news source TikTok.
Yeah. So she says that she got married in 2009. So no, they've been together 14 years and she got married. She's been married for 13 years. But then she said her kids are at her wedding who are toddlers. And then they found the marriage certificate, which was the 2017 wedding. So all of the timeline's really weird with what she's saying. And based off what we were talking about, that tweet last week saying that Sai...
Alleging that she was a homewrecker.
Alleging she was a homewrecker and it all, none of it makes sense. She's been lying in the media about the timeline of the relationship. But we'll get into it later. I think is probably worse than someone saying they're going to Vietnam. Yeah. But interesting. I wonder if she'll stick around long enough for us to care.
When she screams own it at people and then she's got this kind of simmering away in the background, you do kind of think like, oh, you are full of shit. Yeah. And it's a bummer. Like someone was... Sorry, Nathan's... Can you hear that?
Yeah. What is it?
Nathan's cutting something. Nate, is there a chance you could cut that, like move the picnic blanket and cut that on the thing? It's just really loud on top of the metal thing. If you just...
He's cutting something up.
We're making ragu.
Oh.
That's all right. Do you mind just cutting it on the bench top? Sorry. He was getting funky with it.
Little glimpse into domestic life. That's what it is. Making a ragu. That's commitment.
We haven't had this much space in between us for 4 days because the majority of our time together was in a caravan.
Was there a lot of touching?
There's a lot of touching, including the dog. The dog.
Not sexually, just touching each other.
Just touching, wrapping up what we were talking about. Sorry about that.
Sai, she's a dick.
She's
lying on something.
Do you know what I've noticed as well? Because obviously my TikTok algorithm's just serving me nonstop housewives now. Sai is now commenting on nasty videos about her. Ooh. And I'm like, that's when you know you've lost. When you're scrolling tagged videos, like, and commenting like snappy replies, it's like, babe.
Yeah. And you can tell, like, so I think I saw someone say that she was banging on Jessel being the villain.
Yeah.
And the tables have side.
Truly turned. Do you think that Sai's a one and done? That she won't be coming back?
I don't know, because sometimes they bring people... She's had a lot of press about this, so sometimes they're like, we'll bring her back. I feel like Erin's... Anyway, let's go into that when we go into...
We'll get into it, yeah.
So that is throwing news. There's so much online, but we thought that's the things that caught our attention.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up, honestly. Like, by the time we get to recording, we've got to go back through our own TikToks and Instagram DMs and texts and stuff to just kind of remember what's happened in a week of Housewives news. But that's the latest anyway.
And it's only going to get bigger because we've got Miami, Potomac and Beverly Hills coming this year. And
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited
Denise
too.
Richards is back, bitch.
Yeah. And I think it's good because it's like Beverly Hills. There's a lot of people who don't watch any other of the universe. They only watch Beverly Hills. So
bring them into the fold.
Bring them into the fold. They'll have a lot to say. Yeah. We can thank Eric Girardi's husband for that. That's
in a
whenever
way,
I started.
it's a really good thing he's done.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kidding. Should we talk about the latest franchise to arrive in our world? The reboot of Real Housewives of Sydney.
Just watched it within the
Just
last...
watched it today.
Yeah, just out on binge.
Yep.
I think this is going to be really interesting because I'm not in Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Melbourne.
Yep.
Jen's in Sydney.
Yeah.
And
And that's how you can tell the difference between us.
That's the end of the episode.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye. No, it's going to be different, I think, perspectives because it's your hometown. It's weird. We've talked about
it is
this.
Definitely like we'll get into it, but there are definitely some bubbles that have been popped for me already.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. But yeah, what was your first impressions of it? First episode?
I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was everything that we were whining and screaming about last time with the problem with New York.
Yeah.
They are leaning into the wealth bubble so hard. Like, they've taken it to another level than...
Oh, no, not my beautiful lighting.
Oh, no, now we've lost our lighting. So there's the feather and there's the ragu.
Fuck me. Nothing's going right. Whatever. This is what I truly look like, goblin mode.
But we're not... I don't know if we'll be...
We never use it.
We never use it.
Anyway, go on.
I liked it. I love Nicole and I like Chrissy. And I like them from the original series. Especially Nicole. For some reason, I really like her.
I find her really compelling.
Yeah. She's amazing because she's not nouveau riche. She's like old riche. And she's like agreed to do this, which is so rare, especially in Australia. All the other girls are new. I think Chrissy comes from a wealthy family, but she's not on the level of Nicole, which is just extraordinary wealth.
Well, Chrissy and Johnny Marsh, that house that you see in this first episode, they bought it for $30 million. Which I think is like crazy. And they were talking about the house next door to them that had just been sold. That belonged to one of the Atlassian co-founders who sold, like Darling Point. It's so small. So it is really, really hard to buy property there. And it's all just in the tens of millions of dollars.
Do you know what I loved about that scene when Nicole came over? I feel she was giving off vibes that she thought the house was quaint. And I liked it when she came out the back and she said, and I don't think she meant it in this way, but she's like, I'm so proud of them. They've worked really hard for that house.
So funny.
Alluding to she's never really had to work for her house.
Yeah.
But also, if we cut back to season 1, Chrissy's doing pretty well. Like
Chrissy's doing very well. Yeah.
They're not. What are they? Like $30 million. I mean, she's probably nearly there. What was that?
Yeah.
8 years ago? 6 years ago?
No, they bought as in when was the first season?
Yeah. What year was it? It was
2018, I believe,
18.
or 2017. Yeah. 5 years.
So it's a very nice house.
Yeah.
But it's not the one I'd go for in Sydney. Hashtag
What?
Just saying.
I'd go for the Opera House. Yeah. Ever heard of it? No, what house would you go for in Sydney?
Out of all of them?
Yep.
Nicole's first because clearly that's worth more than Chrissy's.
Yeah.
Then I'd sell it and I'd get some sick beachfront fucking... Oh. That was a glass, by the way, not a sound effect. Something sick and beachfront and viewy.
Yeah.
I don't understand the $30 million to be in a little...
To overlook Darling Point as well, but again, it's because it's exclusive, Darling. Darling Point is very small, Darling.
Right.
It's a very historic, Darling. It's where you can park your boat, Darling.
Okay. See, I don't know all this stuff, so I'm just looking at the houses.
Yeah. Darling Point, I only know this because, again, part of my New Year's run-up last year was my friend was house sitting for someone in Darling Point. They were not in a fancy house. They were in like an Art Deco apartment building. But
Still pretty nice.
Very nice. And so the building had its own private ocean bath and like jetty for boats.
Ooh.
And so we were like, fuck yeah, we're coming over and hanging out. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. And immediately got shut down by other residents of the building because
What do you mean?
it's too many non-residents. And he himself was simply house sitting, so he wasn't a resident. So it's actually breaks the strata code. Yeah, it's very that. It's very like only we're allowed to be here and you're not allowed to be here.
Oh,
and you
I hate
can't
that.
invite people into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very, yeah. Is that near Mossman?
No, it's near, oh, is it? No. I'm pretty sure it's eastern suburbs. I think all of them are eastern suburbs.
Yeah, Mossman's over the bridge. I remember that.
Yeah, Mossman's north side, Darling Point's east.
Okay.
So like on the harbour on the east side.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch.
And well done producers for finding women who are of that level willing to be on a binge reality show at the same time.
Yep.
I really was interested in the Terry Bivano.
Yep.
She seems fascinating. Like,
I'm really interested to see more from her. And her husband.
Yeah, has she sold the business? Is that what she said? She doesn't do the shoes anymore.
Yeah, I think she sold the business and made a lot of money off the back of it. And then I can't remember what she said she was doing now. Some kind of something. I don't know.
I think she just wanted to be a mum from what I remember.
She just wants to be a mum. Yeah. Her husband aged like fine wine, Tony Minicello.
He's not that bad, is he? I was looking at him, I'm like, what? I can't figure out what it is. It's not the rugby league.
Yeah.
No, she's great. Love the centre part that she is.
Aggressive centre part.
Let's go through the other ones. What about that Bondi vet chick?
Okay, so I'm mixed on her.
Me too.
I feel like she kind of brings a fun kind of, not fun, but in her energy in the mix of it. All these women are quite flighty and fun and very feminine and very like, oh, darling, loo. And Kate's just like, yeah, I'd kick him in the fucking throat.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like maybe she's just like, I don't know. She seems like she's been through some shit. And I mean, God, if you have to put down animals every day, you've probably got a grasp on the meaning of life that is probably a bit more transcendent than some of these women.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make her the Bethany a bit, but she definitely has watched a lot of Housewives, I reckon, because that move she pulled on that dinner party of just bringing up something, trying to start something, and it didn't work.
It felt a bit producer plan almost.
Yeah, I feel like, even like she's sitting there with her trainer and her driver and her...
Can I bring up a point that Nathan said about her driver? He was like, there's no reason for her to have a driver other than maybe, and this is allegedly, and this is something he randomly yelled at the television, I don't own this opinion. He was like, you don't get a driver unless you have a DUI.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to
So now I'm going to spend my evening seeing if she has any DUIs.
Yeah. Do you make that much money from a vet? Is it a big vet? Is it a vet hospital?
It's a big vet. And I think also the TV show, she would have gotten some kind of...
Is that where the TV show is?
Yeah. So that's the hospital it's based in. And I'm guessing she would have had some kind of creator, something to do with it.
Yeah, she would be getting residuals. And is that where Dr. Chris Brown worked?
Yes.
Was he a Scorpio?
I believe so. Oh, that's a good question. Let's look.
See if she's lying.
Chris Brown. Oh, not that one. Ugh. Star sign. Yuck.
That's funny.
He's what is he? Taurus. But Tauruses. No, that's the other one.
No, stop looking up the rapist.
Oh. Chris
Allegedly.
Brown, veterinarian. Oh my God, my internet's being so slow. He was born in Newcastle. This has got his full chart. The internet's crazy.
That's weird.
Virgo. But Virgos and Scorpios get along very, very well.
Interesting. Well, there you go.
which is also a funny thing for like quite a grounded, businessy kind of woman to be like interested in. But
Yeah.
good for her.
I don't reckon I'd want her as a boss. Like you saw her like staff faces when they were filming him.
They're probably just like, not another TV show.
Yeah,
please.
not another TV show. Can we just do animals, please?
I'm just here to clip a dog's nails.
Yeah.
See what's wrong with this lizard. I don't need to be in the background of this.
What's the lady who wore the pink frilly thing?
Caroline?
Maybe
Caroline?
From Portugal, not Portugal, Prague.
Caroline. Yeah.
She's interesting.
I like her in energy. She kind of gives me Jessel a bit.
Yeah.
Jessel at the beginning, where it's like she's going through changes in her life. She probably doesn't have a lot of confidence, but maybe we'll find some by the end of this. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I really like Terry Biviano. I feel like they're framing her as kind of the Kyle of the season.
Yeah. She's probably like, I'll do this, but I need edit. I need final cut.
Yeah.
And Sally Obermeter. Interesting.
Look,
I'm not okay. Very hard journey.
Yeah.
Stop smiling at me.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to frame it.
What if she tells you she has IVF? What are you going to do?
Oh God, are we going through that again? We're going to do an IVF story. I think very interesting, difficult story. But when she said, and I promise to live every day doing good, and I don't know if she meant it to, but then it went, so I opened a supplement company.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought she was going to run a charity.
Charity, yeah. I get up every day and I try to do something good.
Yeah.
So
I know she might
sell collagen supplements that don't work.
She might do that as well, like it might be a bit of both. But yeah, that was a bit of
She's got a really weird energy. She kind of reminds me of, do you remember, I think it's the last season of Melbourne. Did you watch the last season of Melbourne?
Yeah.
And there was someone who was also like a cancer survivor and very earnest. I've completely forgotten her name. Feels like also a Sally.
Was she like that newsreader?
Yeah, maybe.
I think she was. Well, they did have a newsreader on the recent.
Oh, not the newsreader one, but she was just a kind of one and done as well, and she just was too earnest in the end.
Yeah,
it was hard to watch because she was genuinely very hurt by things.
Yeah,
and that's a human reaction, which is completely valid, but it's not enjoyable television.
No, they shouldn't. Those people shouldn't have to be put in that position if that's their reaction.
No.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what she looks like a businesswoman. I don't know, but
they all look like businesswomen. I liked her cream suit.
Yeah,
that she wore to work. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, same. I actually went, I wonder if I'd fit into that.
I know. I was like, is that Zara? I can wear that. That looks
I think
good.
it's because she's got such beautiful skin and hair.
Her skin and hair is
incredible.
amazing.
So it means you can wear a white suit. Like if you're pale and you got a white suit on, it's next. You're very Julia Gillard. You very quickly pivot from classy woman to giving speeches in Parliament.
I don't remember anything about that Victoria chick.
Oh, I liked her.
What was her deal?
I don't know. She was just a rich woman. I must have missed the bit where they said what she actually did.
No, I was waiting for them to say it, and then she just never really did it.
She just looks extremely wealthy.
Just beautiful. She's got rich woman hair.
I thought she had a good sense of humor as well. They were like, there was poking like a little bit of good sense of humor. But well done, Binge, for casting. Again, another insanely wealthy woman who doesn't need to be on a reality show.
Yeah. I did love that with Caroline when she was like, Caroline, when she was like, yeah, I got divorced and then I realized I didn't have to work anymore. I was like,
the dream.
But then when she's like, and now it's my plan to go to every Burning Man ever.
How'd that work out for you? We should look that up. I wonder if she got stuck.
I'm going to look it up right now. I have to look up her last name.
But in honesty, I really enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, I'm Yeah, I could watch a couple more. I think that the only thing it kind of lacked for me was like dynamic, like moving towards something. You know?
Yeah.
Um,
It's very forced together friends.
yeah.
Especially when Nicole's like, I'm having an Arabian Nights dinner. Like,
Oh my
like,
God.
that was so
Do you feel like
not
they were
organic.
giving nods to the first season? Like the caviar ring, the Arabian Nights. There was something
maybe.
else. Joe Bailey was in it.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. You know, Joe Bailey cut my hair once.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Why?
It's so funny. Like in Maya, they set up a Joe Bailey salon. I would say it's 2008 or 7. And you could just book in to get a haircut by Joe Bailey, and it wasn't that
so
expensive to try and bring people in. And so I was like, can I get my haircut by Joe Bailey? And he asked me what I want, and I knew the Princess Diana story. And so I asked for that. And I don't know, if you haven't seen me in real life, I have the thickest blonde hair you'll ever see. Like, I go to hairdressers and they've never seen anything like that on a Caucasian woman. It's insane. And he looked at it and he just did it, knowing full well there was no way this plan will work.
So funny.
And when I washed it, I ended up looking like one of those bantam hens, you know, with the big fucking dandelion. It just went out and took ages to grow out.
That's so funny.
And you could tell this guy did not want to be doing it and did not want to talk to me. You know, things might not have been going well for Joe Bailey at that stage. But if you're sitting there cutting a fucking 19-year-old Maggie Luke's hair for $80 into the shape of Princess Diana, I don't know, I'd be sad too.
But I also think you are the people's princess. So for me, that works and that tracks.
And
so thank you, Joe Bailey.
I'll always be in his heart.
Can I share with you Caroline Gaultier's? Can I show you Caroline Gaultier's Burning Man post?
Yes.
Video collection. The caption just says, "Burning Man is never easy. It's only mud. They're burners. They'll be fine. It's what separates them from the safe space conglomerate."
Was she there?
Burning Man. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I
so
love
much.
that she somehow brought like identity politics into it. Makes me think she's a real cooker. Also, in my searchings for Caroline Gaultier's Instagram, our good friend Brody Lancaster, who we had on the pod a couple weeks ago, just wrote a new article for The Guardian about how good Housewives of Sydney is. So
great.
We'll read that after the show.
Yeah, good on you, Brody. I agree. I think it's but she's Melbourne as well.
Yeah.
So we've got that 1 degree of separation where we're
Maybe
not recognising
that's
places.
it.
Yeah.
Because so for example, when Terry Biviano, she's tasting champagnes or whatever, and she's at a place called the Cat's Meow, and it looks kind of nice the way they've shot it, but it's literally just like a dive bar on Oxford Street, you know? Like it's kind of...
Yeah.
You know,
I was fooled. I was watching it going, wow.
Yeah.
What is it?
But they're not making Real Housewives of Sydney for Jen Fricker, you know? They're making it for the world. And for that I can appreciate it. And like even the the lunch with the sexophonist.
Oh yeah, let's bring that up.
So wild.
I love
what
it.
What a weird surprise. And
weird
then
surprise.
to just a guy by himself playing saxophone in the middle of the tea rooms at the Queen Victoria building. So it's mostly known for like high teas. Like it's kind of the thing you do with your grandma, your mum.
I love this so much. Like this is what we want. We want things to go, what the fuck, you know, like that. But we also want to be like, they're so rich they don't even know. They think that all the plebs think this is fabulous. But we've got
that's it.
Little mole in Jan in 2 ways.
A little feral rat.
Who knows? But that's how I felt about Melbourne.
Right.
But I was able to push it aside. Because it was stupid. But
there's still enough glamour in this, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the houses and the outfits I'm enjoying. I like the so far the fashion is good. A lot of Rebecca Valance there.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's got a store in Double Bay, darling.
Do you know have you seen how many dresses are on her website?
Dude.
She does like 100 at a time. She's so smart because she's hit this market in fashion where everyone just wants something plain and tailored.
That is made nicely.
It's made well and they're willing to pay for it.
And it's just a bit nicer than Cocktail.
Yeah, and everyone, I think, was sick of Scanlan and Theodore and got really, weirdly, like the fashion world really snobby to her, like really snobby. But then she like won all the awards because her sales were insane. It's like the opposite of Zimmerman, pretty much. Because I've looked at some of them and some of them are really nice dresses.
I've like absolutely fallen in love with some Rebecca Valance dresses. I was meant to wear one for like some ABC thing that ended up. It was crazy actually. This is not a good story. Don't worry about it.
Don't want to do that?
It's crazy. The stylist couldn't get the dress in time. That's not a good story. What a crazy story.
You know what, Rebecca, if you're looking to sponsor a small-time housewives podcast, I'm happy to talk. I reckon, Rebecca, if you're listening.
And she does.
We will see one Rebecca Valance dress on Sydney every episode.
Per episode. Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt. And we will point it out and talk about it.
Do you feel like watching all these shows now is changing your relationship with your body? Because I'm feeling way closer to getting Botox in my face.
Well, we all know. I don't know. We all know I've been on the Botox journey.
Yeah.
And I went too far.
Did you?
Yeah,
Have we talked about this?
Yeah, yes. I smiled and I got really, really tiny eyes.
That's right.
Yeah, because I've got a round face. So for me, I've got other things I want to do apart from Botox. I would go next.
You want to get huge tits, you said. You said before you wanted to get triple E's, was it?
I'm getting the biggest tits. I'm not kidding. I'm going to go to LA.
Yeah.
The plan is for Ben and I to eventually make the shift there. And then I'm going to get everything done.
Yeah.
Like everything. And then I'll come back and you'll be like, you look great.
You look well rested.
She spent some time away for exhaustion. Remember how all like Lindsay Lohan and fucking Britney Spears and stuff always got put.
They're not in rehab for drugs. They're in there for exhaustion.
So she's been away for exhaustion and just gotten huge tits.
Yeah.
And I tell my husband that and he goes, oh, no, don't say that. Yours are great. You don't need it. Big ones.
Men are dogs.
I want to be as big sideways as I am downways. So
what do you mean?
I want my tits, I'm 160 centimetres and I want my tits 160 centimetres.
Your height and your width are the same number.
Yeah. So you see me, I look like a right angle. That's what I want. That's how big it's going to be. I mean, like I'm not going to have kids, so I can do shit like this.
Yeah. Get huge tits, dude. If you want to get huge tits, get them.
I'll get the milky bit scraped out. Can you do that?
What's the milky bit?
The bit that makes all the milk. Get it scraped out. And then But
you don't make it if you don't have children.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't need to get any milky bits scraped out. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think that you have to do that.
Speaking of milky, should we move on to Salt Lake?
Yes, please. Salt Lake City, another iconic episode. A fight at a crepe event. Crepe
so good.
Expectations. Not the name of the episode, which I'm surprised because there's so many great crepe puns out there for the taking.
That is now the name of this episode, though.
Crepe Expectations.
Yep.
Mary, I saw Matt Rogers on Watch What Happens Live saying that Mary is the meanest woman in in America, and he would not have it any other way. And he's nailed it on the head. Mary's
Matt Rogers, the rugby league player.
No. He's like an American comedian.
Oh,
he was on Watch What Happens Live.
Wait, is he from SNL?
No, that's Bowen Yang, but they do a podcast together.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Yes. But yes, he was saying, Mary's just the meanest woman in America. And I was like, yeah, that's her function, is to be mean. We don't like her. She's not going to win us over.
Oh, it's
so she may as well just be mean.
Yeah, what she said to Heather, And the fact that it was just so off the cuff, like, I don't know if this will build and then they'll actually confront her later.
The necklace thing?
You made the wrong decision.
Oh, my God. And yelling across, like not even going over to ask her.
What made you wear that necklace? It was a bad choice.
And Heather's like, I like it. It picks up on the colours of my coat. You made the wrong choice.
So good.
The showdown between Monica and
Lisa.
Oh my God, Lisa. My brain just went crazy. The showdown between Monica and Lisa, I really enjoyed. We got teasers of it in the tease for this past week, where it was the whole like, get your dirty fingers out of my face. And then Monica's like flicking her hand in Lisa's. I kind of love it.
It was good because it was resolved. They're my favourite ones where they're just so stupid at the end. They go, yeah. You know, and then moved on, you know.
Go get another crepe.
Yeah, because we knew we had to get to the crux of the episode.
Yes.
Which was, I mean, we've skipped ahead to the end, which is I think is fine because that's what was really happening. But before that, we saw Heather's kids were getting bullied about not being Mormon. Is that right?
Yeah, they don't quite say exactly why, but just that Heather's profile has affected the kids.
Which sucks. And like that clearly is probably the case for all of the children. So
no doubt, yeah.
Boring. Moving on. And then
a snooze fest.
Chuck it in the IVF pile. And then we moved on to Whitney and Monica having a very awkward, weird bar side lunch, which was I always find hilarious. Is like, yeah, we'll pop you up on the bar.
Yeah. Have a seat at the bar.
Have a seat at the bar. We'll have to record you from behind, which means you have to turn your body to talk the whole time.
Yeah, turn slightly out. So don't face each other like you normally would talking to each other, but sit right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, and then kind of just turn your faces.
And then we saw Whitney warn Monica to say, don't side with Meredith because Meredith has pre-warned that she has dirt on you and she does that forever and everyone and then did that great one. She's like, and then she looks at you with the evil eye, which she does, which is funny.
That is
I feel like the comedy's coming out with Meredith this season. She was a very serious character for a long time.
She's a cartoonish villain this season so far. Yeah,
it's great. I love it.
Rumors and nastiness. I find myself just saying rumors. Is this the way she says her R? Rumors and nastiness. Sorry, is that gross?
No, it's great. I love it. And then they go to the ski party and we see Lisa and Monica confront each other over, again, the $60,000 ring, which has contributed to that. Monica claims that Lisa said, I don't want to be here. I could be on a private jet with Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
And Lisa says, I would never say that. I would never say that.
I just feel like own the flex, Lisa. Like, I feel like she's backtracking now too much where Monica's called her out on being like unrelatable to the Midwest or whatever. And so now Lisa's like, I never said that. It's like, girl, we're not watching this for you to be relatable to us. Yeah. Tell us about going on a plane with Snoop Dogg. Yeah. You know, like, that's sick. Own
did
that.
you see that Meredith posted an image of her hanging out with Snoop Dogg?
No, afterwards? That's so funny.
From like the noughties.
That's so good.
Also, I love the Snoop Dogg reference because it's like, oh no, it was like I was getting my rappers confused. Heather from New York was obsessed. She used to work with Diddy and it just didn't make sense. Anyway, and then so that gets wrapped up. Then we see Mary insult Heather. And then Mary insult Monica, who sits down.
Yeah, about what she's eating.
Basically calls her overweight to her face. And we all got to remember that wasn't Mary who just went through the drive-through of McDonald's when they're in Palm Springs.
But then also like refused to eat like the cherries or something at Trixie Motel because they weren't nice. Or, I don't know.
The contradictions,
she's got some stuff going on there.
The contradictions are really amazing and fun to watch. And and she clearly doesn't want to be there, or does she? You can't really tell. Like she didn't want to be in Palm Springs, but she kind of was. I think she enjoys the walk-in and the attention in a way.
Yeah,
And
but then I
then-
also feel like
yeah.
she's when she walked into the crepe party and she's like, "Well, I feel like I'm overdressed," like because she's
Yeah.
wearing that kind of quilted jacket
Oh, yeah.
skirt combo, which like good for her, slay, whatever. But I just love how disappointed she is by everyone else.
Yeah.
It's never her.
Yeah.
She walks into a room and it's not that she's brought a bad vibe or she should be trying to like get into the party. It's that like the venue's disappointed her, the food's disappointed her, what other people are wearing has disappointed her, and so she's just gonna sit by herself.
Yeah. And I remember she walked in with, and they were very complimentary of that outfit. And I don't know if it was legit. And one of them said, "What design is it by?" And she didn't know. And I was like,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, wonder what that's about.
But then we move forward after all of that to the crux where Monica reveals to
Angie.
Angie and Whitney. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Well, she reveals it to Whitney first that the rumors about Angie are, and it's a very old Housewives trope, which I think is kind of, it's good TV, but I don't know if it's PC like these days.
Feels a little homophobic.
Yeah, it's got a little element to that. It's that Angie's husband has male lovers.
Yeah.
Basically. And so they reviewed that to Angie and ... to be continued.
Yeah.
She storms up to, that's right, she stands up to confront Meredith. ... to be continued.
Yeah. Do we think Meredith will own it?
Yes.
I say no.
No.
Why do you think yes?
Because it'd be funny. She seems more confident in what she's saying these days as well.
I just see her backsliding. Like she's backslid so much on like the Jen Shah stuff she said. She backslid so much on the stuff about Lisa Barlow that she said to Whitney. Like, and Whitney was like, "You literally told me this. You said that Lisa was like doing favors for people to get Vita place places." She's like, "I never said that." Like, I think she's really good at like shuffling the words around a bit so that she gets out of it.
Yeah.
That's my hunch. Is that it's going to create a scene and she's going to shuffle her way out of it. And then I think the pairings, then Meredith will go off to Mary, and then it'll be a showdown between Mary and Whitney because these are my vibes.
Oh, it's like you're like a chess savant where you've looked at the board.
I'm a beautiful minding it.
Speaking of plays,
yes,
I'm doing the segues this one.
I love it.
Speaking of plays,
yeah,
Real Housewives of New York, Roni.
Oh boy, so close to the end.
We've got
finale next week, then 2 reunions.
2 reunions, yes.
But yes, this episode, I was yelling at the television at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sick of Erin and Sai. It's mean girl shit. Jessel was absolutely right to call it what it is. I feel like getting the whole interaction with all the husbands was like so gross. Their husbands seem like absolute drop kicks.
Oh, I know.
It's like, it is crazy how I've turned around on Parvit and Jessel. They're the only good couple on that show currently.
I completely agree. She is. And you know what? It really reminds me of first seasons of Melbourne.
Right.
When, not Adriana. Give me a sec.
The one that never came back, the one and done?
Yeah. When Andrea and Lydia ganged up really badly on Gina and it completely backfired on them. And it was super mean girl. It was really unpleasant to watch. There wasn't a huge amount of entertainment value, but what it did was it like skyrocketed Gina's profile.
Yeah.
Everyone, it was like the heyday of Twitter as well. Everyone was on board.
Iconic scene, right? About the House of Cards?
Yeah, deck of cards. Your house is a deck of cards. Like that was the one where she almost got her, but it's a good line. And it feels the same. I felt watching it, I felt uncomfortable. I thought it was mean. I thought Sai was just really trying to, I don't know, just really the way it's portrayed, really horrible to Jessel. I think what's the end game here? And Aaron is incredibly unpleasant, just giggling and starting shit. And
it's like, why do they care? Because they don't like Jessel, right? So why does Sai always is saying, I don't care, just own it, just be real. And like we're saying, like Sai's got her own shit that she's like not being real about. But then like, why do they care? If they don't like Jessel, why do they feel like her lying to them, even though she hasn't lied to them? The whole timeline with Parvit, like, is it out of concern? Do they think Parvit's going to cheat on her or whatever? No, they don't care.
No, they don't care. It's really weird how invested they were. I mean, like, it's weird we're invested in this as well, but on the show,
this is our lives.
It's really weird how invested they were. They're just trying to bring these two people down or create issues. And I did like the scene when Bryn and Jenna came around to talk to her. And I liked what Bryn said. She said, yeah, you stood up to her, but you didn't tell her to stop and tell her it's not your business. You're explaining yourself in a way that you shouldn't have to or need to explain.
Even Jenna, when she's like, you are going after people who don't want you, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, just cut it off.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see. Looks like Sai completely loses it next episode over something that was said. Like it was obviously that Uber telling her that information about her, who she was seeing when they were in the swinging golf game in the booth. It obviously bubbles up, or because she said, I trust Sai, like she's not going to say anything. And then we get a glimpse of this finale where Sai openly says, I hear you're seeing ... leaking a secret. So obviously Uber's done something to piss her off. That's about it. I mean, I just want to get a fishing rod and get Jessel out of there. It's just watching
I'm actually
women
excited.
bully another woman.
I'm actually excited for the reunion because I do feel like the super team of Uber, Bryn, and Jessel now all sitting on one side makes so much sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and and they're probably, that's probably how they're going to split the casting next if they come back. I don't know. We were talking about, will Sai come back? The thing is, it's like sometimes they bring the villain back because it's TV, but she's not a fun villain. It's not interesting to watch. It's not pleasant.
It's just mean.
She's got no sense of humor. It's just at the moment it's just straight
and
women bullying women. I don't like it.
No. And again, like the whole her being on social media and like commenting on like people's videos about her or whatever just feels like she's seeing this all spiral out of her control. And so I think, maybe she would come back simply to just like rehab her reputation now that she knows how to play the game a bit more.
I don't know. Sorry, the dog just farted. Oh, man. That is a cloud, and I can't go anywhere. Oh,
so they show you they love you.
Yeah, that's her feelings on
Sai
and Aaron. Yeah,
a cloud of stink. The tiny dog has big opinions, and I agree with her.
Well, I think we've covered everything. Yeah.
So Salt Lake new episode comes out tonight. Wednesday this goes out. So Salt Lake will come out tonight. Let us know if you've watched the Real Housewives of Sydney premiere. Let us know what you think. I'm really keen because, again, maybe I'm just so hardened by it because we watched the episode with James last week. But, yeah, I don't know. I just need something more because, again, Salt Lake's so iconic.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to compare any Australian series to American, let alone network American, which is Salt Lake, which is the NBC.
But that being said, like Binge has made great reality. Like I really liked F-Boy Island with Abby Chatfield. Did you watch that?
No, I never watched it. No.
Oh man, so good. First of all, because they had Sophie Braham writing on it.
Yeah, right.
Who, if you don't know her, she wrote like Sam Pang's Logie monologue, and like she's
very good.
One of the best comedy writers in Australia at the moment. And so she was writing for Abby on F-Boy Island, but then also it's produced really well.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Like,
that's a good one.
As a dating show, it's produced really well. It's really fun. Yeah. So I feel like they've taken lessons that they've learned.
Yeah.
And they're applying them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, is it the same production company? Did we look that up? Was it Matchbox again?
I believe it is.
I think it was. I think they're giving another shot. Yeah, I mean, a lot of lessons learned. And I would say the network has a lot of control over it this time, or a hand in the edit because of what happened last time.
Yeah, well, did you hear about how Brian Wash, who was the head of Fox Daily, passed away earlier this year? He tried to get the first season cancelled, basically, because he'd seen episodes and he was like, this is too nasty, this is not, it's classless, I think he said. And
yeah, but there was no
Lisa
TV in it. You know? There was no TV, there was no story, there was no light and shade. It was just women screaming. But there was some iconic, I love Nicole on it, and I love Nicole on the New Sydney.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite housewives for some reason, and I think it is because she's so rich for so long. It's a different kind of watching. It's not I've just married into it.
Because Nicole's figured out what works for her, and she figured it out on the first season, and she's bringing it, which is those kind of Dolce & Gabbana dresses that are
the Portofino look.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally.
And
she's gorgeous
for the last
as well.
6 years. She's like, I'm not changing.
But it's wild that I didn't know she had her kids at 25.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so her kid's going off to school now, so she's only mid-40s.
Wow, she looks good.
She looks good.
Yeah.
And great eyebrows.
Yeah.
Great eyebrows. Tremendous
They feel
eyebrows.
less severe, I will say.
Yeah, I don't think they're – because we're talking 2018, which is the full brow blocking Kylie Jenner period.
True. Full brow kit. You're doing
full brow kit. Yeah.
The liner, the wax, the gel. You're doing everything.
Yeah, and the stencil. And I think she potentially has softened on it, which I loved it back then. I love them now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's great, and I like Chrissy as well. They're bringing it. It's good. It's good to have that kind of leadership in there as well that we'll see crumble slightly, but we'll see. It might be terrible. I don't know. I just hope they don't make them do heaps of little activities all the time.
Yeah, I don't want to see a family fun day like we did in Potomac. Do you remember that? Robin Dixon did a family fun day and it was just a ball in a park.
There was an entire storyline of New Jersey about kids, what you give out at a kid's party, because there was this one chick called Jennifer who is ridiculously rich, married to a plastic surgeon, has bouncy castles, and she's got a basketball court in her house and stuff. And she went to another housewife who is one of those ones who prides herself on being rich but relatable. You know that? And there's this shot of the kids. She's like, kids, party favors, and she just brings out a broken cardboard box and throws it on the ground. And she's just bought shit from, and that is an entire storyline where they just could not believe this woman did that to the kids.
Just some hammers and shit.
Yes.
And half-empty paint cans.
Only served pizza as well. So
wow.
Yeah, that was it was a whole thing. So
that's so funny.
I quite like that. But yeah, I like the new Nicole as well coming out. She's been a mum her whole, she openly said it. I've been a mum my entire adult life.
Yeah.
What am I going to do now?
I think it ticks the perfect box. We've talked about it before. Best time to talk to have a housewife is when the kids have left home.
Yeah.
Or, you've gone through a big life change and now it's about defining this new era in your life as a middle-aged woman.
I thought it was interesting how old her washing machine was.
Yeah, and that they had a commercial washing machine and not a domestic one.
Yeah.
But,
I looked at it. I was like, I would think they'd have one of those Samsung $5,000 washing machines. Yeah. But that's how the rich get richer.
That's true. They save money where they can.
No, they save them. They don't buy bougie shit unless they need it. One day.
Well, if that's it from us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for leaving reviews as well. We simply love it. I see the Spotify reviews going up every week. I see the Apple podcast reviews going up every week. and we really do appreciate it. It's really, really cool. I think we're cultivating a very cool group of people listening and participating in this show. So thank you so much. Please leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you want to get in touch, throwingdrinkspod@gmail.com or at throwingdrinkspod on socials.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
I mean, there is going to be a finale of Beverly Hills, right? What about like a live show and we get people along to watch it? We all watch it together.
That would be
as a
very
group.
fun. That would be very fun.
You like that idea?
It's far out enough that I could organise it. Yeah. I'm guessing I'm coming to Melbourne, but yeah.
Depends when my paycheck comes in.
Yeah.
If you like that idea, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I would like to do that.
We're going to put on a big do and get a special guest along and do some commentary beforehand and all sit back and enjoy it like the Super Bowl. Like they do in the States. Throw stuff at the screen.
Yeah. Well, Maggie Lou,
the captions up.
Catch you on Friday for Housewives Revisited.
Yes, catch you on Friday for Real Housewives Revisited. We will keep your eyes peeled in social media. We haven't landed on what we'll be talking about yet.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, great time to suggest if you want us to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, great idea. If there's like something that you feel we haven't covered, which is so much.
So much.
Yeah, so much. Maybe even if you love a New Jersey or Atlanta episode, because Jen certainly hasn't dipped into it.
No.
So that could be good. If you've got a favourite Jersey or Atlanta episode, something that potentially we haven't done, or an iconic OC episode.
Oh, true, yes.
We didn't even do OC. I just want to say, yes, I am watching the reunions.
Any good? I've seen clips.
Look, it is what it is. I don't know. I think they'll do it. They were going to do a real cast shake-up, but now Shannon's done the DUI and all of that stuff. They've got their storyline for next season, so who knows? All right.
Who knows? All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Blunt.